Thomas the Tank Engine, Episode 3, Introducing Olmsted. One of the engines working there is a transfer engine who's visiting Sodor. His name is Gator. He's one of the only engines who works at Olmsted. However, there are many others, like Connor, Caitlin, and Steven. Also, the Diesel Works is there. Gator is pulling some scrap cars through the quarry and to Olmsted, which also has Gordon's Hill there. One of the hardest working engines there besides Gator is Connor. He's an engine who pulls coaches. His sister also pulls coaches. His sister, Caitlin, got into a crash. The crash wasn't big, and there were no passengers inside, as you could tell by the empty windows, but Caitlin was still upset. She may be late for her next train of passengers. Connor, Steven, and Caitlin were all talking. Caitlin said, "Hi guys, I just got off my train, and also I was derailed." Connor said, "Yeah, I saw." Steven said, "I am the rocket." "Nobody cares," said Caitlin and Connor in unison. "Well, I think that's quite rude to say to such a legendary engine." "Okay," they both said at the same time. Meanwhile, at the Diesel Works, instead of doing their jobs, all the diesels were on strike. Diesel 10 and Diesel were forming a plan on how to create more chaos and not doing their jobs. Den was very annoyed with Darts. Everyone, with all the diesels going on strike, it didn't make much of a difference as they didn't do most of their jobs anyway. But Diesel 10 still thought he was doing something. On the other side of the island at Knapford, Thomas was there, just puffing away with Annie and Clarabelle. Spencer and Molly were talking. Spencer was boasting about how he survived and that accident with Hank, and Molly said, "I was there and held up for my train." And Spencer said, "Yes, but it must have been very exciting to see such a luxurious engine blocking the intersection." Molly said, "I don't know how exciting it was, more than annoying, but I guess you could say it was, Spencer." "Oh, that is very rude of you, Molly. Well, I must be on my way," and he puffed away. Although Thomas just puffed out of Knapford Station, he was blocked by Sir Topham Hatt. Sir Topham Hatt said, "Hello, Thomas. I've noticed you've been doing a lot of work lately, and I was thinking, since there have been a lack of passengers, maybe you could stop pulling Annie and Clarabelle for tomorrow and help out in the yard, as it is a very big mess, and you are quite a good shunting engine." "Okay," said Thomas. "I'll be delighted to. But where do you think I should place Annie and Clarabelle?" "Oh, there's a nice siding for them in the yard, so you can keep watch over them, so no engines take them." "Ah, that's a wonderful idea. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, sir." Gordon stopped because Spencer was there, but Spencer wanted to chat. "So, Gordon, have you heard the news?" Yes, Spencer, you got into a crash. I'm glad to see you're okay." "I have to go. I have the express that I need to be pulling." "Oh, yes, but don't you want to chat about it?" Sure, later. I just need to go now." "Rude," said Spencer, and he puffed away even farther. The nerve of some engines. Back at Olmsted, Steven was puffing away after the engines were insulting him for not being the rocket anymore. "I'll show you. Look how fast I'm going," he said. And Caitlin chuckled to themselves. After Diesel 10 and Diesel were talking about creating a plan, Diesel quickly said, "Oh, actually, I want to do my job." Diesel 10 was very annoyed, as Diesel was his right-hand man, but not wanting to argue with Diesel, as Diesel had a lot more engines who wanted him to be the leader of the Diesel Works, he said, "Okay, well, I won't. Who's with me?" The only engines that said "I am" were Den, Dart, and Norman. Iron Bert, Derek, and Diesel all didn't want to get in trouble with Sir Topham Hatt again.